What do you mean he's dead?
Oh, I don't know the full circumstances behind his death, but all I know is that it was a freak accident.
Mom, you didn't tell me this.
What do you mean?
Oh, Vincent.
You knew.
I'm sorry, Vincent. I didn't want to say anything because it wasn't my place and I didn't know the full story behind it.
You're supposed to be my brother. My best friend. I saved your life on Christmas.
I didn't know what to do. How the hell was I supposed to react to hearing this?
Guys, please stop it. This is not what I wanted.
Well then what the hell were you expecting, you lying bitch?
Stop it.
Oh God, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me, Vincent.
You're dead to me. Both of you.
Vincent, wait.
Just leave it, Calvin.
Vincent.
What?
I promise I didn't know, man. I was just shocked like you.
Oh, you didn't know. You're a liar. You just said she told you.
But I wasn't.
I don't want to hear it from none of you. I need to clear my head, so can everyone just leave me the hell alone for a bit, okay?
Please, Calvin, I said leave it. Let him go.
What the hell have you done?
I couldn't stop feeling so guilty for this. It was eating me, Calvin. I was lying to my sweet baby boy for all of his life. He lived his whole life in a lie.
Yeah, the lie you have control over.
What was I supposed to do? His father was already dead by the time he was born. I couldn't let him grow up feeling different from the other kids with both a mom and dad. I needed to give him some form of normality. You'll understand when you have kids, Calvin. It was frowned upon back then to be a single mother. I would have been looked at as nothing but a $2 trick. Like I just opened my legs up to any man I see. A slut is all they would see. I wasn't one. I just made a stupid mistake by having a relationship with Edgar when me and Michael's relationship was still in the air.
I just don't understand why you didn't tell him from the start.
It's too complicated for him to understand. He was only a toddler at the time. I wanted to tell him when he was 5, but I couldn't bear to confuse him like that at such a young age.
Be honest. Do you know what happened to Vincent's dad?
I was afraid you were going to ask this. I might as well just admit it.
Tell me everything. Vincent.
What is all of this? This is a big joke, ain't it? You're my dad, right? Please just say it so I can get some peace of mind.
No, it's not a joke. I'm not your father.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I can't even look at you the same way. You're just a liar. Just like her.
I didn't even find out until almost a year ago, Vincent. I thought you were mine as much as you did. You have my features and you and Calvin look similar.
Well, that doesn't matter now, does it? I'm nothing to you, aren't I?
No, that's not true. You're still my son.
No, I'm not. I'm just a love child who is a mistake.
Vincent, you are loved. Fuck what I said earlier.
I don't want to hear it. You always do this, Michael.
Do what?
You always say some fucked up shit and then you always say it was in the heat of the moment.
I know. I just lose my cool sometimes because I'm constantly stressed dealing with the company and all the shit from this screwed up ass family. It's just too much sometimes and I just get so irritated for no reason, and most of the time I don't even know why I'm mad.
That's no excuse. You started all of this by saying that. I must say, I was much happier living my life in a lie rather than finding out like this.
Vincent, I still love you even if you are my biological son. You are still my son.
No, I saw the way you said it. You meant that from the heart. You're a fucked up person, Michael Thomas.
I didn't mean to do it. It was an accident.
Okay, explain.
So, Edgar had wanted to meet me at the park, so I agreed to it. This was already with me and your father have got it back together. He had told me that he still had feelings for me and wanted to try things again. I told him about Michael and he just lost it. I was heavily pregnant and he knew, but he didn't care. He hit me twice and grabbed me by the hair. I got up and hit him back and then I pushed him. And the bridge we were standing on was a rickety wooden bridge and he ended up falling through the railing and ended up drowning in the creek. They never recovered his body.
Oh, I thought you had him killed just to protect your secret. I didn't know he attacked you while you were pregnant.
I just don't like talking about it because I feel so guilty for what happened. I didn't mean to kill him.
I understand. I wouldn't want to talk about it either.
You know, Calvin, you're actually really understanding compared to your father. He shouldn't have done that. He had no right to tell Vincent before I was ready. What even made him do that? Why was he so selfish enough to drop a major bombshell on him like that?
I know, I still can't believe he did that. This is probably one of the worst things he's done, and all this over the Christmas job that he came up with.
So you need to tell me all of this with the job as his fault?
What, you didn't know?
No, I thought it was you. He said it was your idea.
Of course he did.
I'm gonna kill him.
Please, we've had enough for one day.
He put your life at risk. His own son got shot because of his greediness, and all he cares about is saving his sorry ass from this mess.
Trina, it's a mess here at the office. Vincent knows. He knows that I'm not his father. I don't know what to do, it's just. What?
Hang up, now.
Vincent. What are you doing?
Go on to get out of my way.
Vincent, don't leave. I just want to talk to you.
Well, I think this is probably one of the worst things you've ever done, and I've been dealing with your shit since the 80s when we were teenagers. You had no right at all to say anything about his father. You should have waited. I told you specifically to leave this to me, and I was going to tell him today.
Oh, why does it matter? Why are you making a big deal out of this?
I didn't want him to find out like this. I was going to sit him down in a private area and tell him in a calm way rather than you doing it to be spiteful.
You should have seen the way he came in here earlier. Guns a-blazing, accusing me for something the insurance company did. He came in here blaming me for the insurance company's money running short, as we only are getting $300K, so we can't pay your sister or Aaron.
Are you serious, you idiot?
What now?
Calvin told me the job was your idea.
That little shit.
You forced your son in a dangerous situation where he risked his life. He was in hospital for nearly a month for that bullet. Those bullet fragments could have killed him if the surgeon wasn't able to get there before they reached his heart. You may not have pulled the trigger, but I still blame you for it.
Oh, shut up. Just shut up. I'm so tired of you. You don't know when to shut up. That's why I divorced your ass.
And what about you? You were always a crook. That's all you'll ever be.
Please, talk to me.
What? Why are you all patronizing me? Treating me like a child? For what? I am grown. I am a man. I can feel how I want to be without being talked down to like that.
Okay, fine, go on. I'll talk to you as your older brother.
Why did they do this? Why'd they do it, damn it? Everything I've known is a lie, ain't it? I just hope so badly that this was a sick prank, even though it was a nightmare. My dad is dead. I'll never get to meet him after nearly 30 years of living in a lie. You know, always figured I was the misfit. My hair lighter than the rest of the family. Even Aunt Trina's twin daughters have brown hair and her baby daddy was blonde. I was always asked at family functions if Michael was even my dad, and I was always so confused because why would they ask me that unless they knew something I didn't know? I really started picking up on this when I was in high school, since I always used to brush it off when I was little.
Yeah, always thought it was weird for someone to say that. It all made sense when Rachel told us last year.
I really wish she had told me before you. I'm sorry, Calvin. I shouldn't have got mad at you when it wasn't your fault.
I should have told you earlier. You deserved the truth.
Honestly, you did the right thing not throwing yourself in the mix like Dad did. You were just trying to keep the peace.
Well, look now. That didn't last long.
Well, what do you expect? It's the Thomas family.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Come on, Vince, it's been a long day. Let's go get a drink. Drinks are on me.
I'd love that.
Michael, I'm not done talking to you.
Well, I'm done talking to you, Rachel.
Why are you running away when you caused all of this?
I will not be blamed for you not having the ability to keep your legs closed.
Do you wanna get smacked? I dare you to keep on talking.
Pathetic. That's all you are, and that's all you'll ever be.
Oh wow, like I haven't heard that 800 times from you already.
Well, obviously you haven't heard it enough if you're still making the same stupid mistakes you have for the past 30 years.
Fuck you, Michael. You know nothing about the shit I've been through. I was attacked.
Rachel.
You don't understand it. I didn't mean for him to die.
What?
Edgar is dead. I pushed him off a bridge because he was attacking me when I told him I wanted to start over with you, Michael. I was pregnant. He tried to grab me. I pushed him off. Next thing, he falls into the river. Never to be seen again.
It's so nice we're finally hanging out again.
Yeah man, it's been a while.
I must ask, why did you and Whitney break up at Christmas?
Oh, ahaha. That's a long story. Long story.
Well, we're here by ourselves. I want to hear a long story.
Okay, it started off at the office as Whitney and left me a voicemail demanding me to go back to the apartment.
Wait, was this before or after Karen jumped off the roof?
This happened before. I left before all of that started, but Whitney is all angry and rolled up because her and Amanda got into a fight at a wrestler and then she got pissed off and stormed out. She broke up with me. I haven't seen her since then.
Damn, be honest, out of both of them, who do you think won the fight?
Well, honestly,
Amanda.
Amanda. So, any luck with your love life since mine seems to be falling apart?
Oh yeah, can you keep a secret?
Sure.
Me and Valerie kissed in Jordan's kitchen on Christmas. You mean to tell me you killed Vincent's dad?
I didn't mean to. What don't none of you get?
None of you. You literally told Vincent to his face.
No, I told Calvin. I'm actually surprised he was understanding. Considering how he was when I first came back. It was self-defense. It didn't even matter because they never found the body and they gave up on searching for him.
I'm just in shock honestly. I mean, what else do you have to hide? Is Rachel Jackson even your real maiden name?
Yes, Michael, it's my real name.
Are you even a woman?
You're being ridiculous and you're about to piss me off.
Who's Whitney's mom?
I don't know, Michael.
You could be Catwoman for all I know.
You know what, I'm done with this.
Why do you lie? Why do you deceive everyone? It was right before I showed the video before the movie night.
Oh, you want to keep this up?
Honestly, I don't know if I want to keep it up since she has a lot of baggage. Yeah, me and her are pretty close. I don't want that to ruin our bond that we've built for years if the relationship doesn't work out.
Honestly, I'd go for it. She's pretty. I don't know her besides seeing her when Dad was in the hospital for the first time. She was dressed up as a doctor or something like that. I don't know, but she called me a douchebag when I said she looked nice.
Oh yeah, I had to bail her out of jail for that.
This is great. It may sound corny, but honestly, I needed this after all that's happened recently.
I did too, honestly. Come on, Rachel. Why'd you do that? I asked you why and you just wandered away. You told me about doing that, yet you're standing here doing the same thing.
I don't want to be deceitful, Michael. I promise it would have been so much easier on me if I wasn't. I've got all this guilt that's been building up inside for nearly 3 decades.
You can start, Rachel. You can start by telling the truth no matter what. Don't try to cover things up either or try to find workaround ways out of trouble. I know I'm not the best person to say this message. But the truth will set you free. If you let this consume you, and you play it to it, it's only going to eat at you until you lose your shit.
No, Mike, it's too late for me. I'm just an evil lying bitch.
No, don't say that about yourself. You're just a damaged person who means well, but you keep getting yourself in situation because you want what's best. It's not your fault. You genuinely are a kind-hearted woman who loves and cares for all her kids. I admire it. You let Vincent believe that I was his father just so he can see what it was like to have a happy family. That's not evil, and I forgive you for it. I understand where you were coming from.
Thank you, Michael.